So now we're getting ready to look at some basic decision structures using if-else syntax. And so I have a very simple program here to demonstrate this concept. This is a nightclub program, so we'll say that only patrons 21 and older are permitted entry into the club. So I have a variable called age, and I'm going to ask the user to enter the patron's age. I'm going to use cin to absorb that input, put it in the age variable. And now we're ready to make a decision. Should we let that person in or not? And so we're using an if-else statement. This is an easy concept because this is the way our brains constantly work when we're awake. If you're hungry, you're going to eat. If you're tired, you're going to go to sleep. If it's time for class, you're going to get to class. So you're constantly in decision mode. So this should feel pretty natural to you. So if age is greater than or equal to 21, if this relational expression evaluates to true, and we are looking at a patron who is 21 or older, then we're going to say, come on in, okay? Or else, if that turned out to be false, this is going to execute. Entry denied. Okay, so this is a very like black and white scenario. Either they're going to be permitted entry or they're not. So we'll look at some more complex cases in later videos, but this is a very basic decision structure. One thing, sometimes you'll see curly braces used in these structures and sometimes not. I could have just as easily done something like this. Okay. This is fine. This will still work. The curly braces are not necessary. If you are only executing one line of code in the if clause or the else clause, then you don't need curly braces. Okay, it's not a big deal if you put them and you didn't need them, but we'll look at examples later where you really do need them. If it's more than one line being executed in either the if clause or the else clause, then you absolutely need curly braces. So, I mean, if you just want to cover all bases while you're learning and just always throw down the curly braces, that's fine. There's really no problem in that. Okay.